Fallout 76 is the next entry into the glorious Fallout franchise, acting as a spin-off game and not Fallout 5. Fallout 76 is different. It brings a multiplayer aspect to Fallout which has only been experimented with once before, and it didn't even make it past release before failing. This was a dangerous move by Bethesda, and I'm going to talk about the mistakes, the commendable actions, and overall layout of Fallout 76, or the beta build. With that, my name is The Wanderer, and you're watching A Wanderer's Perspective.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road.
You are a Vault Dweller, living out of Vault 76 in the glorious country road-ridden West Virginia. After 25 years, you and the countless other Vault Dwellers are forced to leave and survive out in what remains of West Virginia. The overseer of the Vault has went on a mission for Vault-Tec to find 3 nuclear silos. She can't do this alone, and although breaking protocol, she asks you for your help, and needs your credit card number, the 3 digits on the back, and the expiration month and year. Hurry, it's not long before she gets wrecked by epic gamers. Now, this story sounds meh, I guess. Being a massive Fallout fan and a massive legend, like I am, I'm used to rather simple and cliche storylines. Fallout 3 is about finding your dad and purifying the water of the heavily irradiated Washington DC. Fallout New Vegas is a revenge story, but you get caught in the heated battle between 2 factions over Hoover Dam. Fallout 4 is finding Nemo with lasers and power armor. However, this is a little bit of a step down from Bethesda's storytelling. The adventures and gameplay make up for the simplistic story, however. Now, let's talk about plot holes. The rip in the underwear, the scratch on the DVD disc, the gash in your left elbow. Vault 76 is a control vault, which meant there were actual, legitimate Fallout shelters. In Fallout 3 we find a terminal which gives us information on Vault 76 and says it was due to open 20 years after the war between China and America had ended, which ended in 2077. This should set Fallout 76 in 2097, but no, actually Bethesda chose to make the game 5 years later, and nobody seems to know why. It could possibly be to do with their love and affection for the Brotherhood of Steel, so they could cram something into their game about them. Either way, it's how it is, boys.
We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Speaking of the Brotherhood of Steel, let's talk factions. There are a few factions in Fallout 76, some returning from the glory days of Fallout, and some new ones. But they're barely there because there are no NPCs, which then again is kind of a lie because there are merchants in-game. The Responders are, or were, what was formed of the military, police, fire brigade, and medical staff in West Virginia. You can find their holotapes in-game, find corpses of them, and even join them using their automated terminal system. I'm a part of the Fire Breathers from the Ashplane Responders because you get the Fallout 3 Fireman armor just 2 times better. I haven't encountered any raiders yet, but apparently they are there. The Brotherhood of Steel, wait, what? The Brotherhood of Steel? What are they doing there? I can hear your stubby little fingers slamming down on your keyboard right now as I make this video, but never fear, keyboard warrior, I have an explanation. Roger Maxson, the leader of the Brotherhood, and his Brotherhood of Steel, only arrived in the Lost Hills bunker in New California fairly recently, and so it would make it rather impossible for the BOS to be in West Virginia. However, Roger Maxson had some connections up in Appalachia that he recruited as his old military friends into his little brotherhood. Perfectly plausible, but then again, why the T-60 power armor? Why the wrong way around symbol? Why the vertibird? The Brotherhood didn't acquire this tech until 2277 after the defeat of the Enclave. Either way, still looking for an explanation for that, Bethesda. On the lighter side of things, the very lighter side of things, our favourite TikTok bad boys are back. The Enclave. Long live my boys, hold tight. Now, Fallout 76's beta at the very early start of it was all bugs, and more bugs. There were so many bugs that it literally blew me away. But they released a patch, oh yes, only 2 days before the game even finished. I feel like Bethesda made a big mistake making the beta a week before release. It didn't really give them much time to fix the damn thing, did it? Apart from that, certain weapons are locked behind level walls in certain areas. I like that, makes the game more fairer. If you're running around as a level 6 with leather armor, a party hat and a pipe pistol, you won't encounter a level 1 with T45 and a minigun. That would just be a bit dodgy, wouldn't it? And apart from that, guitar sword, that's all I have to say. The leveling system is too strict to an extent, and lower levels than some of the stuff in the game already is would be an easily grabbable victory royale, which is something that we do not want. For example, the most common power armor pieces to find in Fallout 76 from my research and own gameplay is the T60 power armor, but you can't even wear it until level 40, and it really doesn't help when you're looking around all the pieces, a power armor chassis, and all your other stuff. The emote and communication system is a massive makeup for the negatives and bugs that came alongside the gameplay, making it easy to trade with other players or rip their spine out and beat them to death, and also beat squirrels to death in fights. Guys, the Wanderer needs your help to escape the clutches of the Grafton monster. All he needs is a couple bottle caps, a 10mm pistol, and a couple of V-Bucks. All you need to do is donate your credit card number, the 3 letters on the back, and the expiration month and year. Hurry, it's not long before he gets eaten by the Grafton monster. Alright, first of all, what in the country roads is a cryptid? Isn't a cryptid what they called those aliens of Call of Duty Ghosts? Either way, Bethesda, I'd like to recommend some names for you. Super Mean Animals, Andrew Boys, Big No-Nos, TikToks, Libtards. Yeah. Either way, cryptids are a thing. Or they're okay. My West Virginian gang and I over here killed a Grafton monster and a Snallygaster. Also, what kind of name is a Snallygaster? There's Mothman, who seems to either have the inability to fight or really needs a hug because he's adorable. Those ice zombie things off Game of Thrones, Mimi Big Boy, the Coochie Snatcher, and Mothman 2.0. These guys are my best friends and we formed a band called the Overseer's Butthole. One massive plus for Fallout 76, wading past all the negative things I have to say, is the photo mode. The photo mode is absolutely fantastic, and great if you want to have a reason to upload to your dead Instagram once again. Link in channel and bio, check me out. With multiple cute poses and seriously epic facial expressions and frames, the photo mode is a shining example of what in-game screenshots should be like in a game like Fallout. For the next entry in the franchise, I'd suggest 100% keeping the photo mode because it's absolutely gamer. Check out some of the snapshots I took. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, the graphics is gorgeous. The graphics is gorgeous. Fallout 76 is a truly beautiful game. I mean, look at this photo I took. Seriously, next level epic. Countered with these beautiful graphics, however, are some minor texture loading time glitches, but nothing out of the unfixable. The power armor you find no longer has that extremely ugly, rusty, brown texture, and instead is a shiny metal with minor damages with a gorgeous, faded steel blue tint, and that's only on the T60. The gun animations, sounds, and armor are truly something to behold. In a summary, okay, basically I'm Monkey. Jokes. I'd say Fallout 76 from a Fallout fan perspective is a great game. I loved every single minute of the beta with my friends and alone, discovering locations, fighting new and old enemies, and finding returning weapons and new weapons. It was an experience, and I'd like to personally thank Bethesda for their bravery and risk that was Fallout 76. However, from an outsider's view, Fallout 76 could be something phenomenal. Give it time, and Fallout 76 would be less buggy, more playable, and with more content. But the gaming community is impatient, so these changes and bugs and other things need to happen fast. From a Wanderer's perspective, Fallout 76 is a 7.5 laughing emojis out of 10. Although in the early stages of the beta it was a buggy mess, making it almost unplayable, the fun gameplay and challenging enemies with interesting stories and loot draw more players back each time, including myself. And time is a key word, because like I stated before, giving developers time to polish their game is important. It was a big mistake to have the beta this late, only a week before release, because it didn't give them any time to fully finish their game and left a mass of people complaining about bugs and other things in the game. However, I'm excited. I'll be buying this game on release, and it looks like an honestly good experiment of a Fallout game. With that, thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you agreed with anything I said in today's video, and subscribe if you're new. Sorry for the lack of uploads recently. I've been revising for my exams, which are right around the corner, but more content will be finished soon, I promise. Goodbye, this has been The Wanderer and Ad Victorium. May I also add before we end today's video that this is only my opinion, and my opinion does not matter, your opinion does not matter. Opinions are personal preferences, so do not attack me for any beliefs or opinions that I have in the comments or anywhere else. With that, see ya.